And then the other question you talked about um, risk, right? And bringing people from other industries that are maybe a little more, or excuse me, a little less risk adverse, and that kind of infusing into the culture of a generally probably risk averse type of company, like a medical device company. How do you, on the flip side of that, when you talk about bringing people in and the QMS really driving how engineering is done, how do you make sure before you bring someone in that they're going to, kind of adapt well to, that kind of rigor and process oriented product development environment?
Yeah, I guess there's no one, I guess, playbook that I've seen or have. It really depends on the person. I've seen in most of my hiring that people are joining healthcare companies to make an impact to the world. So it's a higher calling, and I feel that those people are also trying to pivot their careers and are grounded and see that they are not experts in the healthcare space. And the other extreme thing I want to say is that it's not that all technology company hires are risk averse, right? If you think about billion users and bringing a site down when you have billion users, there's actually way more checks and balances. In some cases, they are actually more risk averse. And from a semiconductor background, I'll say the same thing that we ship billions of devices in the semiconductor land, and the amount of testing that semiconductors go through is more rigorous in many cases than medical devices. It's because of the sheer volume. I think the blend of knowledge and also humility, hiring for humility helps.
Awesome. Very, very insightful. I think a lot of industry leaders who have spent their careers in the industry probably don't have that perspective that you just shared. If they haven't kind of lived in those environments, walked in those shoes in some of those other industries, it's including myself easy to assume that they're not quite as rigorous. But perhaps those people are coming from environments that they are really accustomed to having that level of rigor and process baked into what they do. So I appreciate you sharing that.